The words we have are all connected with emotions and vibrations, and every word we speak, every word we put out there is a powerful entity unto itself, because we have an emotion and a vibration attached to the simplest words. You can have a word saying, okay, I'm tired, I'm not ready for that. And of course, that is a vibration of how you feel. That's a feeling vibration of how tired you are. And what's going to happen is your subconscious is going to latch onto that because it knows what you feel like when you're tired. And in turn will make you tired. So you have so much power in just the words you're speaking. Look at the words you're speaking and go with, are they deadly? Are they happy for me? Are they working for me? Are my words that I speak every day taking me forward? Are they launching me backwards? Am I staying stuck where I'm at, or am I going forward? Because there's 3 words, and you know what those 3 words are because you have different triggers in your life that will either set you off or they will ignite you. So hold on, I'm just writing this in there for you. Okay, you have to know what your trigger words are that will either stop you in your tracks or they will motivate you to go forward. And again, it could be something that you're wanting to accomplish. If you have something on the books or something on your goals, in writing goals, you have different triggers that you're going to do to complete and to reach every goal you have. Now, I always have a list of things I'm doing. And I don't just put all the big stuff on the list. I put all the little stuff too. I put the little stuff on the list. And that way, I'm checking it off. And by checking off everything I complete, that is constantly reinforcing my words. It's reinforcing my actions. It's reinforcing my emotions of success. Because when you check something off of your list that you've completed, that you've done, bam, you've got it. You are working to complete the task. And you've done it, so you're checking it off. That is a completion factor. That is an emotion that will give you more of that. But be aware of how many times a day that you're saying the 3 words. There's 3. There's 3 really strong and powerful little words that stop us no matter where we're at. We can be the best manifestors in the world. And these 3 words can stop us in our tracks. So I want you to take a note and make it in your journal. Get a separate notebook, whatever you want to do to make it available for you to see it. How many times a day do you say these words? Because you're stopping yourself and you don't even know it's happening. And that is the key here, guys. You have to know what you're doing consciously to know what your subconscious is giving you. When you know consciously what you're doing, then you have more of an ability to do what you need to do. So the first word that is a clincher to stop what's happening or what you want to come to you, what you're wanting to manifest, what you're wanting to be, or who you're wanting to become, is hope. Hope states that I hope I get this promotion. I hope my business grows. I hope I get that car. I hope I get the loan. I hope I can stand up in front of these people and not mess up. I hope. That is a fail word. Because when you hope, you don't have anything to back hope up. Because hope sets you up to fail. You're hoping because you don't have it. You don't have it. So you're stating what you don't have. And when you had hope and you're saying, I hope I get this, I hope I do this, you're stating factually that you don't have it and it's not happening. So take a look at that. That is really critical. And this is one that is innocent. And this is a word that will stop so many of us. We can't hope our way through life because we won't get to where we truly want to go. We're going to find we're stopping ourselves. So take a look at that. Number 2, is want. I want to be a good speaker. I want to be a good leader. I want to have a successful business. I want people to join my team. I want to reach that goal. I want to have $1 million. What does want tell you? You see, we're on a theme here. We're on a system. When you have so much want in your life, and that's all you're focused on is your want, again, you're focused on your lack. You're focused on what you don't have. And when you're focused on what you don't have, that's true. That is so true. You're not going to get what you really want because you're focused on what you don't have. So take a look at that way, because you don't want to be focused on what you don't have. You want to be focused on what you do have and what your success is. So the third word is but. But. The word gets in the way and makes excuses as to why you don't have it. But puts up a wall that stops everything you desire from coming. But I wanted that, but it just didn't happen. I wanted to do that. I hoped I would get the loan. I hoped it would happen, but this happened in its place. But. See how these words, we funnel them all together? If you're saying something like, I really hoped I would get that promotion so that I would have the money I needed because I wanted to be able to take that vacation, and it didn't happen, but I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know, but I can think of something else. But is always in the way. Hope is in the way, and want is in the way. They're all connected to lack. They're all connected to everything you don't have. So look at your words carefully. You may be phrasing them differently. You may be phrasing them in a different way. You may be phrasing them in a way that you think is not hurting you. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. That's why I want you to write down how many times a day you're saying hope, but want. And tell me how your day goes. I want you to write these down and then post back. How many times a day are you saying these, and what is the effect it's having on you? What is the effect that's coming along for you? When you focus on your life, on your life's dreams, you're working towards your dreams, you're working towards the desires you have. I don't want to say wants, because if you have want involved in everything you do, you're going to keep going down the rabbit hole and you're not going to get where you need to go. So if you have a desire and you say, I'm desiring and I'm creating this. I'm desiring. Desiring means you have energy going to create it. Desiring means, yes, I am creating this. I am funneling my energy to make this happen. That is my desire, and my desire is everything about me and what I'm doing. So look at that and look at it simply, because if you're growing, if you're saying, well, I'm growing my business, I need and I want, I have to have sales, I have to have recruits, I have to have people joining me, I have to have this happen, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what skills I need, but I don't know where to get it, but I can't do that. You're letting all these little words get in the way of where you want to go. You're letting the little words stop you from having the manifestation and the life you want. So you can clear away the unwanted thoughts, feelings, and vibrations, and you can use different tactics, different systems. Ho'oponopono is the best way I know that clears away all the unwanted. It forgives yourself first for everything and anything. You don't even have to know what it is. You're just clearing it away, and it's going to leave. It's going to go away, and it will bring in more than you can ever dream. But if you don't know where to, if you don't know where to get the skills that you're looking for as you're building and growing, then look at what people around you are doing. Look at the success stories around you. Look at who is out there, who's making the business, who is growing their business, who's growing the clientele, who's growing who's selling. You have to be in the vibration to sell. You have to be in the vibration to speak. You have to be in the vibration to teach. The more you do, that's how people got to where they are, that are successful, that are prosperous. They may have been afraid to stand up and talk to that group of people, but you know what? That's okay. It's okay to walk out on that stage and be afraid. It's okay to stand up in front of the camera when you know you're talking to 500 people and you don't know what they're going to say, what they're doing. You don't know. But that's okay. Because you know what? They don't know when you mess up. They don't know. Because only you know what you intended to say. Only you know what you intended to speak. And don't go on there and saying, oh, I hope this goes. Oh, what if it doesn't? What? I want this to happen. It's not going to happen. But if I don't do this, again, it's not going to happen. So grow and prosper in everything you do. Be successful in every step of your way. Because you have the ability to be, do, and have the life you want. Be successful first. See the success you want first. Whatever you're tackling, whatever you're doing, see yourself winning it. See yourself having it now. And believe it. If you don't believe you have the success you want now, if you don't believe you've won the battle, if you don't believe you've got what you were after, if you don't believe you can have that, then you won't. Someone else will. So take a look at that and look at it and write down how many times a day you say hope, want, but. 3 little words that hold us back and stop us in our tracks. Okay? I will talk to y'all later. Have a super blessed weekend. Bye-bye.